Welcome to Rebel Squadron. The Empire is spreading terror across the galaxy, and we need your help to break its iron grip.
Combat Recon activated.
Welcome, recruit, to the Alliance Chancellor Marquee event. We're gonna see if we can unlock some Mon Mothma shards. She's supposed to, by all accounts, she's supposed to be an effective support character for the rebels. So let's go ahead and see how far we can take this. Looking at the required units, if that remains the standard. I'm honestly not expecting too much trouble, but the required units have been known to change from tier to tier, so we'll see if that's how they do things here with this event. All right, let's hit tier 1. So for tier 1, you get the event unit Mon Mothma, gear 12. All rebel fighters gain a bunch of stats. So, let's see what we have here in rebel fighters. So as you can see here, my rebel fighters are not super geared. Some of them are half decent, but not too crazy. Let's go ahead and have some fun with it. We're going to bring in Wedge, Biggs, Lando, and let's go ahead and bring in K2 for some tankability there. Alright, and here we go. So she does dispel debuffs and recovers health and protection. Kind of like Yoda there. Alright, let's go ahead and bring in a triple whammy on that Death Trooper. Boom, down he goes. I'm kind of thinking, let's go after that ranged trooper next. As far as target priority goes. Oh, up comes the taunt, in comes the AoE, boom, down goes the ranged trooper. We've got field promotion. Okay, let's go ahead and summon a rebel trooper. In comes Lando with the AoE, down goes the Stormtrooper. Alright, let's go and take care of Colonel Stark there. Down he goes. And then Veers follows suit. Alright, so we completed tier 1. And we got ourselves 10 shards of Mon Mothma. Out of 25 for just to unlock her. Alright, so we've opened up tier 2, same required units, 10 possible shards for Mon Mothma, and alright, let's go ahead and bring in those rebel fighters. The rebel fighter tag seems to be in a response to the Imperial Trooper tag, which isn't necessarily a bad thing there. I do have a few words to say about it, but I'm not going to do that here. This is all about having fun. Alright, so she can restore the public, which will revive defeated fighter allies and equalizes their health. For both rebel and rebel fighters. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, let's bring in that rebel trooper, which is a pretty nice ability because it gives her offense as well as support capabilities. Let's go ahead and take care of that shore trooper there. Boom, down he goes. And alright, let's go after Gar Suxon next. Wedge comes in with the AoE. Nobody needs that revive. We'll just go ahead and call in the fighters to finish off Garsuxin. Alright, so as you can see, my rebel fighters are not super geared. What we got here? Rebel morale. Columbius. Okay, so your trooper has to be promoted to officer or commander to be able to use that. But as you saw, my fighters are not super geared, but they are they are handling the business. No doubt about that. Now, this is only tier 1 and tier 2 so far. But so far, it's been pretty effective squad. Now, for tier 3, the required units are a bit more focused. It doesn't look like anything dark side. So we'll see how much more challenging this one's going to be. Now, obviously, they've given you a high-powered event unit to showcase her full potential. Might be a while before I get her fully ranked up and geared. Alright, let's bring out that trooper. But yeah, it's seems to be pretty solid lead on her part. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that death trooper there. Boom. Down he goes. In comes Wedge with the AoE. Nobody needs refi. Oh. Hold on. So she does do a revive, but she also rallies the characters. So you know what? That's actually a good one to use, even if you don't need to revive anybody. Now, if somebody's getting close to going down, you might want to hold on to that. But everybody's looking solid there. So let's bring the triple whammy in on Garsuxin. He takes the damage like a champion. That rally looks pretty nice, at least. All right, let's just keep chipping away at Garsuxin here. He is an elite. Boom. But still not strong enough to resist the spirit of the rebellion. Alright, tier 3 is completed. There are no required units for tier 4. So this should be interesting. Because they give us a full squad of event units. Alright, let's see how these guys do. They're all gear 13. And they are loaded for bear. Alright, well. Let's go and see if we can get rid of that snow trooper, bring in the rebel trooper. Car gets the taunt up and draws the fracture. Down goes the snow trooper. All right, let's go and take care of that royal guard there. Does have the stun ability, and it's easier to take him down. Poe does his Sakala. And let's see if we can do some damage on Grand Admiral Thrawn here. Alright, in comes Sharut for the... Oh, that was a pretty solid hit right there. Especially coming from Sharut. That was impressive. Not gonna lie. I sincerely was not expecting that. I don't know if that's because of Mon Mothma or what the deal was there. But our event units are able to clear it out pretty easily. Alright, so we're looking at tier 5. We got our roster back. So let's go ahead and bring in those rebel fighters again. They are fun to work with here. Alright, for the rebellion. Ooh, going up against Lord Vader. Alright, let's call in that rebel trooper. And let's see if we can go ahead and take out that TIE fighter pilot. Boom, down he goes. Alright, let's go after Grand Moff Tarkin there. You don't want to underestimate that old fogey. Boom, down he goes. Alright, now let's go after the Shore Trooper. I have a sneaking suspicion that Merciless Massacre won't be as much of an issue here. Definitely want to take care of that Imperial probe droid. And Lando gets a bitter revenge against the Dark Lord of the Sith. And he's not going to hold out much longer. Boom, down he goes. So, overall, the synergy of these Rebel fighters seems to be pretty effective. Now, keeping in mind that these characters are all highly geared for the event. But, I mean, they seem to... they seem to work pretty well together. And the opponents have all been Empire-based. So it looks at the very least, Mon Mothma is designed to be a counter to Imperial entanglements. So if you know certain people with a strong Imperial presence, this might be a pretty good counter to those particular types of squads. Alright, let's call in that Rebel Trooper again. So far, I've not had the chance to promote him, which is a little disappointing. Alright, let's see if we can do something about the Emperor there. And he takes the hits. Much better than my Emperor Palpatine does. Alright, this is definitely a tougher fight here. So, we want to bring everything we got to this one. See, yep, down goes that Stormtrooper. Alright, let's see if we can finish off that Shore Trooper by any chance. Boom, down he goes. And I really want to get rid of that Emperor there for multiple reasons. In this case, especially because he will get those stuns in mass. Down he goes. Alright, next let's go ahead and finish. Wow. Wedge managed to knock off Thrawn there pretty easy. The only one left is the Dark Lord of the Sith, who did outlive the Emperor, if you recall. Alright, and we got ourselves a victory on that bonus tier. That was definitely a little more challenging than the previous ones, but still not too much trouble. Gives us an Omega and several mods, and that finishes up the event. So... that was an interesting event. A little on the basic side. Pretty easy for the most part. Even using my lesser geared characters, as you saw. But overall, it seems like a pretty solid character. Now, if we could just get some actual content with which to use these characters in, that would be amazing. Because Mon Mothma does seem to be pretty well designed as a support character. So, if you're still a newer player or still haven't maxed out your account yet to get to the end game, hopefully this gives you an idea of what to expect. And once you get your characters up there, it should not be too difficult for you to clear that out and unlock yourself a Mon Mothma leader support character. So let's actually go ahead and take a look at her once we unlock her. Alright, she unlocks at 2 stars. Do I want to level her up? Well, you know what? I think she might be able to breathe some new life into those Rebel Fighter characters. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do just that. Let's bring her up to 85. Gives us almost 2,000 galactic power. And let's get those upgrades in. Alright. We got enough gear so far. And alright, we got her up to gear level 5 without any trouble. So we'll have to do some playing around to get some more gear on her. But this might be about as far as I take her for the time being. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at her here. But based on that event, did seem to be pretty effective with those Rebel fighters. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the event. If you're new to the channel, take a moment and hit that subscribe button. I try to put content out on a regular basis. And if you enjoy it, hit that like button. It really does help out the channel, and it is appreciated. With that said, I'll see you in the Cantina, Recruit. This is Rebel Squadron out.
Combat Recon deactivated.